Welcome back to the Mid-Atlantic Gaming Channel. Last time, if you recall, I was having a little difficulty in beating the first boss of this game, which is the Silverback. What I did off-screen was, there were a couple of quests in the guild that I hadn't completed. One was to kill some killer ants, and the other was to collect some, quote, business tools from the dungeon. So I completed those two quests, and there's a third quest. It's like a practice quest that's available. It doesn't go away once completed, so you can run through it as many times as you need. And it's sort of a great little way. Let's go there and take a look at it. It's a great little way to collect money and some drop items. And you just have to run through a few floors, kill a few enemies. But anyway, what I also did was at the market, let's check my status. Yeah, I went ahead and enhanced the Hestia knife to level 3 and the chain armor to level 3. And I believe each piece of equipment can be enhanced to a maximum level of 6, so this should be pretty decent for, you know, the first boss battle. And clearly, before I enhanced it, I also bought the chain armor, which is one step up from the supplied armor that you start the game with. And now I sold off the knife +2 that I had and the supplied armor. So right now I've got 9,350 Valis, which is the money in this game. So if I go to buy and look at armor, see the next. I had the chain armor, next up is the leather armor, and then the scale armor, which is 18,000, so a little over halfway to getting the scale armor. If I still, for whatever reason, can't beat this Silverback boss, I may just run through that practice dungeon until I've got 18,000 and get this armor as well. If I go to grant attribute, it looks like you can grant different elemental attributes to your weapon, but you have to have certain parts. For example, earth. I would need 21, which I could actually do. I think for the other elements I don't have enough. And I'm not really sure, I guess I'll have to try it to find out. I'm not really sure what the advantage is of that. I'm assuming certain enemies will have certain weaknesses to the elements, but I don't know if that's really going to be an advantage here against the Silverback. Because number one, I don't know what element the Silverback would represent, so I don't know what it would be weak against. And the only thing I can do right now is add earth to it, and for some reason I'm thinking it's not going to be sufficiently weak at that. You know, if I had to take a guess, I would say it's probably strong against earth. But that may not even be how it works in this game. I'm not sure. But anyway, let's do an equipment change. Because I did burn through off-screen some of my recovery items. Oh no. Okay, it's kind of weird because I'm hitting. Okay, if I'm in the center now, you'd think you'd move over and highlight something, select it, and then you can move where it is. But no, I'm just gonna hit left on the D-pad and left again. That's this menu's weird. Okay, I don't know how I feel about that menu. Okay. Oh, you actually. Okay, once you place it, you actually have to hit the A button so you can OK it. Last time I backed out. Okay, so down's gonna restore half health. Right's gonna restore full health. I should not hit right. I should make sure I've used up every other healing item I'm taking with me before I use the one that heals full health. Oh boy. I get the feeling even after buying new armor and enhancing my equipment a couple of levels, this is still going to be a challenge. Here we go. The great thing is because we've seen it already, we get the option to skip the scenario. So we can dive right into the boss fight. The kind of shitty thing is with this guy's like rapid succession attacks like that. Even if you have the healing items, like if you're almost dead and he gets those two attacks in, you don't really have a chance to use the healing items. Like that. Yeah, we're gonna try that again. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking walking into that. Shit. Yeah, I'm off. I'm way off. I hit right, didn't mean to hit right. I thought I was hitting down. He got me again. I mean, it's definitely doable. I think it is a little. I still think it's a little too much of a difficulty curve that happens because I don't want to think it's like an issue of needing to grind, gain skill points, or get better equipment because I've already got a little bit better equipment. I've already enhanced it several levels, which I think is more than you should need to do because it's not like there's a lot of game to go play through to prepare for this. There's basically the only place I have left to go at this point is the practice dungeon, that quest that you can repeat, and it doesn't change. So there's nothing new that gets added to it each time you do it. So, I mean, there may be some randomness with the item drops, but as far as the quest itself, it's the same thing. So you're just doing the same thing over and over and over again. And, you know, I think if there were more places to go, that, yeah, it might be one of those situations where it's just to go grind and eventually you'll beat him. But since the only place I can go is that one practice quest, I don't really think the game intends for me to run through that, 50 times just to be able to beat the first boss. And I think every time I continue, I think I'm not going to have that full heal. Yep, it's already used. Yeah, so it really is like you're trying it again. It's not like you're reset back to like it's the first time you fought him. I mean, that would be nice because then you'd have all the items you had when you started the last battle. The little momentary pause that it puts you into after doing something is quite problematic. That move sucks. Okay, got him that time. And granted, I never claimed to be a great gamer or anything like that. I'm sure there are people that just sailed right past that part the first time, but I think anybody playing, no matter your skill level, you've got to see that there was the jump in difficulty for that fight versus all the others. To give you an idea, in the practice dungeon, with my current equipment, my last run through, most of the enemies in there were only hitting me for 1 point of damage, and I was killing them in like 2 to 3 hits. So there's definitely, comparing that to the Silverback fight, it was definitely unbalanced. And I'm also wondering now, did I really get that much of an advantage from upgrading my equipment? I'm wondering if this is going to be one of those games where no matter, even if you buy the strongest equipment, each boss is still going to stomp you. So you're just better off putting all the money you collect into like powerful healing items. I think that may be the route to go here. We'll see if the rest of the game is like that if we get to another boss battle, but I think I probably before the next boss battle will make sure I've got a nice assortment of healing items. And the way, for the amount of damage that Silverback was hitting me for, those healing items that do like 8 or 10% restore of your health are almost useless. Like half and full restores are what you need. Okay, since we were able to finally get past that boss, I am going to call this one an episode. Be sure to leave a comment down below, give the video a like if you liked it, and do not forget to hit that subscribe button down there. And I hope you will come back and check us out in the future. I plan on continuing playing DanMachi Infinite Combat. If you've been watching and you're a fan of this series, please understand that I am going to do my best to play through to the end and post those videos. However, I may want to take a break and play some other things and do some videos for some other games. So there may be a period of time where I'm not posting videos for this game. But don't worry, if that happens, they will come back. I just kind of get tired of playing the same things over and over again, and I just want to maybe play some other games. But just wanted to give you all a heads up. So don't worry if you don't see this one for like a week. It will come back, I promise. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.